New $500 checks are going out, and recipients will be notified in just 3 days whether or not they're getting those checks. And $1,000 monthly checks are being distributed in a big city. Could it be your city? Meanwhile, when it comes to guaranteed income programs, one city is being sued for calling it racist guaranteed income programs. I'll give you the details on that. And in another state, they are trying to ban guaranteed income programs from happening, saying that it is not lawful. I'll give you the details on that. Meanwhile, in another city like Minneapolis, they're showing great success with guaranteed income programs. So where does it stand when it comes to more guaranteed income programs moving forward? And the big question is, are stimulus checks dead? And will Social Security recipients receive a stimulus check? I'll give you all those details. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates like these regarding money and Social Security. And this video is sponsored by my company, YCent. If you or anyone you know is looking to increase your credit score, got my details down in the description below. So the big question is, are stimulus checks dead in 2024? And are Social Security beneficiaries receiving or getting a fourth stimulus check? The answer to that is no and no. Stimulus checks are basically dead. Now that tax season is here, there could be forms of refunds or tax rebates no longer branded as stimulus checks anymore. And the big question here, are Social Security beneficiaries getting a fourth stimulus check? No. The answer is no. But unfortunately, there's a lot of websites, social media posts, and scammer YouTube videos that say stimulus checks are still coming. I'm here to tell you the truth. Spread the news that there are no more stimulus checks, especially a fourth stimulus check. We are past that era of time of stimulus checks. Now, there are guaranteed basic income programs, which means that there is still free money being given out. But this may be squashed as well. So because San Francisco sued over guaranteed income programs blasted by critics as racist. So 3 guaranteed income programs give taxpayer money exclusively to young blacks, pregnant black women, and trans individuals who are black, indigenous, or Latino. So I'm really curious. I want to get your opinion on this. If you're not familiar, guaranteed income programs, also known as universal basic income programs, is basically just a way of giving free money to people on a monthly basis with no strings attached. They could do whatever they want with the money. Usually it's to impoverish people. So 2 conservative groups say San Francisco and the state of California are racist for illegally giving away millions in tax money to 3 nonprofits that exclude recipients based on race and gender identity. The American Civil Rights Project and the California Equal Rights Foundation say the city and state violate the law, picking who gets federal money based on skin color. The suit names 3 guaranteed income programs. So here are the 3 programs. The first is the Black Economic Equity Movement hands out $500 a month exclusively to young Black Bay Area residents. Then there's the Guaranteed Income for Trans People, pays $1,200 a month to Black, Indigenous, and Latino recipients, provided they are also transgender. And the Abundant Birth Project gives out $1,000 a month solely to pregnant Black and Pacific Islander women. So my question to you is, are these programs considered racist? If they're targeting impoverished people, should it be based on skin color as well? Let me know your thoughts on this and your thoughts on guaranteed income programs in general. Really curious what you think about it. What it's saying here is we are asking these programs be halted until they are no longer discriminatory. Each of these 3 programs qualifies and disqualifies individuals from participation benefits based on their race. So really curious. Let me know your thoughts. Is this racist? Not racist? Is this good for the community? Bad for the community? Let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, more on guaranteed income programs being stopped. Arizona Republicans call basic income payments unearned, introduced a bill to ban them. So Republican lawmakers in Arizona have introduced a bill to ban guaranteed income programs. The bill would ban any county or municipality from offering unearned payments to residents, and Republicans in other states like Iowa and South Dakota have introduced similar bans. So we're starting to see more and more states trying to ban universal basic income, basically saying that they do not want tax money to be used to give to people. More or less, right? So what it's saying here is Arizona state lawmakers introduce a bill that would ban any municipality or county from making payments to a person as part of a guaranteed basic income program. The law, House Bill 2375, describes a guaranteed income program as any program where someone receives payments that are unearned and can be used for any reason. So they just don't like the idea that unearned money is giving out to people. And they're saying that's not a good use of tax money. So I'm really curious, what are your thoughts on that? Could it be used in a different way? When it comes to the actual effectiveness of guaranteed income programs is proven pretty successful. So regardless of whether it being banned or racist, the success of it based on the studies and the data is actually pretty good. So a guaranteed basic income program in Minneapolis found that even after a year of giving recipients $500 a month, they weren't working any less. On this channel, I've also talked about a lot of other recent studies where people who were on the guaranteed basic income program, they actually still worked. They were able to secure housing and reduce stress as well. So really curious, what are your thoughts on this? So Minneapolis guaranteed basic income program has shown promising results after a year. The 2-year GBI program gives $500 a month to 200 low-income families, no strings attached, and researchers found the payments boosted financial stability and didn't cause recipients to work less. So if you're in a situation where times are tough financially, would an extra $500 a month help out your situation? Would you use it to buy your essentials like food, shelter, utilities, rent? Or would you use it to do other things? Really curious. What would you spend $500 a month? And do you think these programs should still go on? Let me know your thoughts on that. When it comes to actual programs, so one of the most recent ones here, stimulus update, applicants for $500 direct payments in Texas. Oh, sorry, a little sticky here. To be alerted within 5 days. Actually, it's 3 days now. So in Harris County, which is where Houston, Texas is, they will alert low-income applicants who have been selected for its pilot income program within 3 days. So it'll happen Monday, February 26th. The people who applied, which is actually 83,000 applicants, will be notified whether or not they got chosen for the $500 monthly check. So that's going on there. Looks like they targeted high poverty zip codes for the people who would qualify and be chosen for the 18-month, $500 monthly checks for the guaranteed income program there. And then also in Los Angeles, they're getting $1,000 a month for 3 years. How guaranteed income is changing lives in LA County. So seems like California, out of the entire country, has the most guaranteed income programs, more than any other state in the country. They have it a bunch, as I read before, a bunch in San Francisco, a bunch in Los Angeles, I believe San Diego as well. So there's a lot in California in general. But yeah, this one is going on in LA. So yeah, there's a few of them going on. So what are your thoughts? Guaranteed income programs, good idea, bad idea? Should this be spread out to more people, different groups, perhaps Social Security recipients get an extra boost that way? Let me know your thoughts on that. And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Bella. This is the tip of the day, and what I was gonna say is just enjoy the moments right now. Don't be like maybe, don't, like don't be like maybe I'm not good for this. Just do it. Something if you want to do it, then you can, because it's just a one-time thing, because you should always do something now than always later, because then it might not be the right time and it might not be the right ending. You might have like people or like
If you're curious about who is receiving $2,000 checks on Social Security, those checks actually are going out. They went out and they will go out next week as well. You're going to want to click this video right up here as I go more in detail about those checks. also give you some other important updates. So click that video now, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.